episode of 10-Minute Real Food. Welcome. I have a special treat for you today. It's very simple, very good, and very fast. It's an Italian rice with chicken, and it's all going to be under 10 minutes, so let's get started. Alright, so to begin, we are going to start with making the chicken. So I have two options here that you could use. I have the chicken strips that you've seen me use before, and then I have the cutlets. So you can either incorporate the chicken strips in the rice, or you can make the cutlets and put it on the side. So, you know, we can, I will do the cutlets this time around. So let me go ahead and open this up, just so you can see the difference. And I'm going to season it here with some salt. Rub that. And then I'm going to put some garlic in there. So I normally don't like pre-minced garlic, but I found this nice garlic that all it has is water. Garlic and water. Of course, nothing beats fresh garlic. Always go that route if you can. But if you're pinched for time, this is a good option too. So nothing like little garlic and salt. I'm just gonna take no time. So let me go wash my hands. Alright, there we go. So now what we need to do is we need to get our aromatics. So we have we need half of an onion. Save this for later. So what I've been doing is I've just been putting it face down in a bowl so that I don't cry. And then I put my garbage in here. Good. Put this in the food processor. And then I need half a bell pepper. Red bell pepper. This is what's going to give it a lot of flavor. You can just tear it in half. What else do we need? We need to wash some things. Actually, we can wait on those. Let's go ahead and chop these up. Oh, let's go ahead and start turning this on too. Put it on high. And hopefully it'll be done by the time we... So just like that, nothing too big, nothing too small. That's perfect. And we need the garlic. So let's come over here. Let's get this out of it. So we're going to put some oil. So this is really going back to basic flavors, just aromatics like the bell pepper, the garlic, the onion, and we're going to use some spices with olive oil. So nothing over the top, but very simple and easy to where it cooks in under 10 minutes, and it's also very tasty. Let's put that all in there. Let's put some garlic. And make sure you have that on high heat. Now something I do too is I put the dry herbs because they release their flavors. They mix with the aromatics and the oils, and they release their flavors. So here I have some oregano, and what I do is I just crush it in my hand because I don't want any big pieces. Alright, let's bring this back. Bring this back, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wash some of the other things that I'm going to put in there. So I'm going to put some spinach, add some vegetables, and I always like to add spinach whenever there's strong flavors because I really don't care for spinach, but I know it's good for me. And I'm going to add some rosemary. So let's take this over to the sink. So I'll add the spinach and then that'll mask. I'll get the benefits from the spinach without the flavor, really. Alright. Give that a whirl. Doesn't need too much. Come back over here. Very nice, sauteing nicely. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to bring this over here. I want to get this rosemary. So this is some rosemary I got from the garden. All you do is you just pull it and it comes right off. Might be a little harder on the ends, but let me show you again. So you just grab it right here. Don't grab it from the tip, it'll snap off. Just grab it right here and pull it. You see? And it all comes off. Okay? The tip tends to be more tender, so you can put it all in there. But this is pretty tough, as you can see. Very fibrous. Fibrous? Anyway. Very good. And this is really what gives it a lot of flavor. So I like to add a good amount. It's very inexpensive, easy to find, year round. So just go ahead and add as much. You can always save it for later. Alright. So I'm going to and the reason you want to crush it is because it releases all the oils. And so I put a little bit of salt so it can help it grind up. Good. So let's check on our chicken. Ooh, looks good. And then, instead of using pasta, which would take a while to be ready, I'm going to use basmati rice. So I'm going to put this in here. Let it cook. It's coming together nicely, and we need our spinach. And then I'm going to open up our rice. So this is just some pre-cooked basmati rice. You can use frozen if you'd like. It's nothing but basmati and basmati. Nothing else in there. Frozen rice usually is the same way. It's just nothing but the rice. So, let that cook down. Put some Italian seasoning. And believe it or not, but that rosemary will give it all of the flavor you need. So, even if you forget something or you go wrong, it's going to come out fine. But what I want to do is I want to cover it. I don't know where the lid for this is, so we're just going to use that one. But I want to cover it and let that finish cooking. And meanwhile, let's clean up my little mess here. See how the chicken is doing. So it's roasting quite nicely there. Plate it. There you go, nicely cooked, nicely roasted, and I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. So you just let that wilt a little bit, you mix it around, wilt it even more. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. Remove it from the heat. Look at that. Can you believe it? A whole Italian meal in less than 10 minutes. And of course, can't be an Italian meal without some good extra virgin olive oil. And of course, if you made the chicken strips, you can always add it in there or have it on the side. It doesn't matter. You have a meal. So let's give it a try. Put this out of the way. Let's try the chicken first. Very nice and juicy. And the garlic makes a difference. Very tasty. It just needs a little bit of salt, but we're good to go. So enjoy, good eats, and I'll see you next week.